everybody, my name is Shantanique Langston and welcome to the Nique Speaks YouTube channel. Yes, I am super excited that you guys join me today for a new episode of Nique Speaks Wednesdays. We are here every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, delivering to you guys a new message that will help you create a life worth living. So let's get into it. All right, so in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I use emotional intelligence both personally and professionally. So I'm an ambivert, right? An ambivert is someone who's both an introvert and an extrovert. Now, I'm going to keep it real. I am more on the introverted side. However, because I know the purpose and calling on my life and I want to operate in the fullness thereof, I have to have balance. So I just gave an example of being self-aware, and I'm trying not to jump too far into the message for today. But if you are an introvert, don't fear, because guess what? Introverts are more likely to not have high emotional intelligence. You are more so on the low side, but that's okay, because I'm going to give you guys some jump-starting tips that will help you be on your very way. So let's get right into it. Wait, before I do that, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to ring my bell so that you guys don't miss another episode of Nique Speaks Wednesdays. Okay, now let's get into it. So I know you're like, what in the world is emotional intelligence and what they got to do with me? That's too much. All right, let me give you the definition. So it is the capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotions and to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. Now, if you have a hard time putting yourself in the shoes of other people, this is going to be a hard pill for you to swallow. So when most people think about emotional intelligence, they think about the workplace and how you're supposed to be a certain way on the job. But I will tell you this, you can utilize these same tips that I'm going to give you in your personal life as well, and how you manage your relationships with others. To give you the 4 components of emotional intelligence. The first one is self-awareness. The second one is self-management, that is self-control. Number 3 is social awareness, that is when you are in an environment and you're also aware of the people around you no matter where you are. And the last one is relationship management. And again, these components can be utilized both personally and professionally. All right, so now that I gave you the components of emotional intelligence, now I'm going to give you the basic focus of those 4 different components. So let's get right into that. Basic focus number 1, you want to set boundaries. This is very important on a personal and professional level. You want to make sure that there's structure in your relationships and how you deal with people. But if you don't set boundaries properly, people cannot take you serious. How do I know? Because I've dealt with people in the past and I tried to do that and it failed because I did not deal with certain issues in the very beginning when I seen certain red flags. When you see red flags personally and professionally, it's very important you start setting up those boundaries so that people understand how far they can and cannot go. Number 2 is very important. We talked about self-management, right? So with this one is know your strengths and weaknesses. It is very important that you guys know that and embrace it. It's okay. We are not strong in every area. There are places where we are weak. There are places where we are stronger, and that's okay. Where you are weak, that's where you start asking for or seeking help and getting advice, both personally and professionally. You cannot do everything in your power, and that's all right, because people that come into your life to be an asset to you, they're going to be a strength in an area where you're weak. You want those type of people around you, both personally and professionally. Number 3, be solution driven. High emotional intelligent people are solution driven all the time. And so those of you that know me, I'm always seeking for a solution. I'm always there to solve a problem because I'm not a messy person. I don't like drama. I don't like gossip. I don't like hearsay. And I'm ready to like nip things in the bud because I have a purpose in my life. I have things that I got to get done, and it has nothing to do with anything that's negative. And so people, again, who are in high emotional intelligence levels, they're not focused on fighting. They're not focusing on drama. They're not focusing on gossip or hearsay, because their mindset is driven on how to bring a solution, how to get things done, and not trying to keep things in limbo. People who don't operate on an emotional intelligence level, they always like to keep up mess. You got people in leadership who do the same thing. They like to keep up mess. And I don't want to go into that, but all of you out there who's watching, you guys know who they are. And if you are a person that's in leadership and you keep up mess, shame on you, because you should not be in that position. Your position in the leadership position is to bring solutions, solid, realistic solutions, so that you will bring down a fire. But keeping up chaos in the workplace or keeping up chaos in your family, that is not healthy. It is toxic, and it will stunt your growth and the people around you. Number 4 is one of my favorites. Focus on what brings you joy. People, again, with high emotional intelligence, they are focusing on what brings them peace, what brings them happiness, what brings them joy into their life. So I want to ask you the same thing. What are you currently doing right now that's bringing you joy, that's bringing you peace, that's bringing you happiness? And a lot of times people are not thinking like that. But on my channel, I'm here to challenge you on how you can think better outside of the box. And yes, these are the things that I'm using in my life right now to bring me joy. I don't have drama every single day because I'm so driven in my purpose and helping other people. That brings me joy. Even on my job, I help people. I listen to people, and people just start opening up to me. Why? Because they can feel my spirit, they can feel my vibes, that I am someone that they can open up to, and I'm gonna pour into those people, okay? Because I'm putting myself in a position to be an asset to people and not a liability to people. So what are you? Are you more of an asset to people, or are you more of a liability? That is something you really wanna ask yourself when it comes to your emotional intelligence, okay? Very, very important information that I'm giving you guys. That's it, everybody. I know you're like, wow, that was it? Yes. So I hope that I didn't go over anyone's head with this information, but emotional intelligence is very important to have if you are looking to operate on purpose. I don't care how old you are. You are never too young, too old to start flowing in the fullness of God. And when you start flowing and operating the fullness of the purpose on your life, yep, people have to drop. That's right. There are going to be people have to leave your life for a season, some permanently, some again just for a short time, but it's necessary for your growth. And I will say that having high emotional intelligence is going to help you be more successful in your life than having low emotional intelligence. Because if you're someone with low emotional intelligence, you're going to make bad decisions. You're going to stunt your growth. You're going to sabotage your purpose. So if you're looking to be better in this area, you have to start becoming more aware of what you're doing and what's causing you to stunt your own growth. And if you are going to continue to operate in that place, you want to stay there for the rest of your life. But if you want to be on a higher level, you have to surround yourself with people who are going to push you and challenge you to step out of that box that you keep putting yourself in. So again, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to ring my bell so that you guys don't miss another episode of Nique Speaks Wednesdays. Until next time, God bless, be safe, and I'll talk to you all in my next video. Peace.